You're listening to ConsciousOne.com founder Scott Martineau interview one of Conscious One's influential authors about their books, the ideas behind the books, and their inspiration. Find out more about Scott and the numerous Conscious One authors at www.ConsciousOne.com.
Absolutely, and just as an example, a year ago, just to make sure put a fine point on this, a year ago, I had thought about writing a book, and the book together, and with some Sonia's encouragement and a couple of other people that are in my life's encouragement, I was offered by John Wiley and Sons an opportunity to write a book for them, a significant advance, a very nice way to get started in the business, a very fortuitous. I would have never, 18 months ago, never been able to predict or even fathom that. But leading a charmed life, it was a fantastic and seemed perfectly in tune with what was going on in my life.
And this is, like I said, why I say you're such a poster child for these principles, because people definitely have that ego mind that says, well, show me the proof. And the whole course is full of proof. My life is full of proof. I don't teach from an intellectual place. I teach from a place of tried in the trenches experience. And right now, these last three principles especially are so important because they really invite you to walk your talk. And how many people just genuinely, and I've said this before, in this course, only about maybe 30-35% are going to succeed because they really mean it. The rest are just pushing your peas around the plate. And for those of you who are really ready to put 2 feet in and take full creative responsibility for your life, these principles are all you need.
Sonia, one of the other things that I've experienced, and I think it pertains to the last part of this chapter, last 3 chapters, is that in some cases I've had to recognize that some people aren't prepared for me to go forward and for them to stay stuck in their negativity or just...
You're right. Change is threatening, even positive change. And one of the things you will encounter very, very much along the way are the psychic saboteurs who will challenge you and threaten you because they feel the minute you start changing and moving forward, they become conscious of where they are. And if they're uncomfortable, rather than joining you, a lot of people will try to sabotage you. That's what it really takes. Is principle number 7 is surrender control, and really remember you co-create with the universe. Principle number 8, and I really love principle number 8, is claim your dreams. Have the courage and have the integrity and have the power of decision to say, do whatever you want with your life. This is what I'm doing with mine. And again, we've said this, no apologies. My life works, and no apologies. I'm happy, no apologies. I'm going for what I love, no apologies. And I don't need to explain it to anyone. You cannot create and be wimpy. You have to be decisive, and you have to be committed, and you have to have a little fire in your fireplace. And this is really a very defining point. When we talked about in the course in the beginning, you need 3 tools. You need desire, imagination, and action. And we are really in the action tool right now. And part of the action is that you are willing to stay true to your dream, which is principle number 9. I've had people always tell me I'm crazy. I have had people, say it's not who you know, it's what you know. You can't write a book unless you have people in the industry. You have to have a writing degree. I've written 13 books, and I didn't even do very well in school in writing. I never considered, and here's the secret for everyone listening, I never considered failure as an option in anything that I've set about to create. I've always considered it a sport and a challenge, but I've never considered failure as an option. And that's really stay true to your dream. Don't entertain failure as an option.
Absolutely.
And that will pretty much ensure that all these principles, you show up to all these principles. Just don't give yourself the trap door. It's not an option. And when you can get that, you're going to get it all.
Well, Sonia, we have lots of questions and a really full board, so I would be happy to entertain any more opening discussions from you, or we can go
I'm ready to go.
You have just listened to a portion of an author interview with Scott Martineau of ConsciousOne.com. If you enjoyed listening to this author answer intimate questions about their motivation and ideas, visit www.ConsciousOne.com for more. You can get more information on the authors, choose from several inspirational products, and view unique Wisdom Flash videos. Visit www.ConsciousOne.com.